She sounds like she's falling asleep. So this is what happened. Last night, at 1 o'clock in the morning, I go into her room just to check on her, and she's waking up. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I brought her into my room. She's wide awake. Wide awake. So I didn't sleep well last night because she stayed in my room. And I always, like, that was one thing that I always felt like, I know of most parents that I know, the kids sleep in their beds with them. But I feel like when they're older, it's okay. But when they're young, like, she could fall off the bed. I just couldn't sleep. Anyway, so of course, she was up really early this morning, and she broke a jar that I have like rings in, and she cut her finger. Not super bad, but it was bleeding. And she comes over to me, and she's like, her hands are covered in blood, and she's like, it's red. Like, yeah, it's red. So I brought her to the bathroom, and I washed off her hands, and there was just a little cut on her finger, and she was very overly dramatic with the Band-Aid, holding it up all day. But anyway, I proved my own point that she has to stay in her crib at night. Anyhow, so she was up early this morning, so I think she's going to take a nap. Dylan has no problem taking a nap. Anyhow, first person here is Jenny G for love. Okay, a wish comes true around love, and life comes back into balance. No longer holding yourself back. If you're with someone, great. Relationship looks like it's moving forward fine. If you're not with anyone, there's a Four of Cups person in your world. So there's somebody around you that would make a great partner or a potential partner that you haven't made the connection with yet. But when you meet them, you'll like, it'll make sense. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they could be two different options that come in. Feeling is if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when life changes for the better for you quickly. Little Sag, love. Perseverance around love pays off. Letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you helps your love life move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky, an Aquarius comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that leads to cause for celebration. But if you're holding on to something that isn't working for you right now, it could be holding your life back. You have a wish that comes in around things falling into place around your love life. Could be with an Aquarius, could also be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not in one right now. Pumpkin pie, love. Something around love should make you happy this month, and you're prepared for it. If you're not with anyone, the hard work that you put into love comes back to you. Passion comes in with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That's brand new energy. Cause for celebration comes in. Anybody that's been disappointing or let down in the past, you'll let go of, walk away from, and move on to greener pastures. In April, you have the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Breezy, general. No. Okay. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief with a new venture on the horizon that leads to success around finances. It also looks like anxiety moves into the past. You could have a new job or business opportunity come in. If you recently had an argument with someone, it'll resolve itself and move into the past. You have an Aries and a Pisces around that could be of significance, and you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Martha, me in Cancer. It looks like the hard work that you put into this relationship comes back to you, and you do have some good karma and a wish that comes true around it. If you guys are in a committed relationship, things look fine. like things will be moving forward. Neither one of you are holding yourselves back. Cause for celebration comes in around a water sign. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, I don't see commitment here, but it does look like you guys are spending time together. The relationship looks like it's successful, and it looks like both of you are relatively happy. Empress, general. Okay, it looks like you got a little bit of good luck coming in, but slow and steady wins the race. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with anyone that may need it. Sagittarius enters. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. An old wound or an old hurt is starting to heal and move into the past, and you're prepared for life to move forward. Amen. Shall I do laser hair removal now? It's not the best timing for my skin condition. I would hold off until the skin condition improves, then I would do it. Love always, general. It looks like all of a sudden life may start to move forward very quickly for you. If you're hoping to hear from someone or waiting on news, you should get that news soon. Life comes back into balance. Maybe focused on a side business or a side hustle that brings in extra money, and Aries enters. It also looks like a little bit of good luck is headed your way, and a committed relationship's on the horizon if you're not with anyone right now. If you are, current relationship looks good. See, that crying is like she's about to fall asleep. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes, because I would like her to take a nap. Elizabeth, what do you see happening with the Taurus? Well, it looks pretty good. It has potential. So it looks like slow and steady wins the race, but that's Taurus. They're all like that. Life comes back into balance. Communication picks up. You're probably going to see them very soon, and then there'll be more opportunity to see them on the horizon. There's a little bit of good luck that comes in, and there is potential for a commitment. I think they are looking for a commitment, but you have choices around you, so you're going to be the one that makes the decision. It looks good. Lita, how did they think of me at the interview? Will I get the job? I think they thought highly of you, and I do think that you're going to get the job, and I think you're going to like it too. There's pretty good energy around the place. Koala, will my work contract be renewed when the time comes? I think it will be, yeah. Shia, what does Sagittarius think and feel when he read my message today? I'm a Taurus. Feels like a disaster. I don't know what you said, but whatever it is, it's weighing heavy on him. May also feel a little stuck and stagnant. May also feel like bad or upset about things. I don't know what you said to them, but Fool is in reverse, so you're going to find out. They'll probably respond to you with something, and you'll talk about whatever it was that happened. They may be feeling a little guilty. Elizabeth, general. It looks like life is starting to move forward pretty quickly. You may be feeling a little bit better compensated and better respected and financially stable on the horizon, especially around work. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. You could be planning a road trip. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and your intuition is heightened. Here's your Taurus. Taurus is around you. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full, but you may also have a Leo come in. Let's see what happens. You have plenty of options, which is good. Liz, how will things go at my night job for tomorrow? You may feel stressed out. I don't know what that's about. But if you just kind of keep to yourself and do what you got to do, things will be fine. You have a wish around the situation. A new beginning starts. If you're stressed out about something, don't worry about it. I don't think it's gonna escalate. I think it'll be fine. Love always BC's intentions with me. This person is slow and steady, wins the race. I don't think they have any intentions as of right now. They also may feel like the timing is poor, and they've got anxiety. There's communication here. You can expect to hear from them, but I don't see much else happening right now. A little slow. Liz, general for the weekend. Negativity moves into the past. The world is at your feet and a new journey begins. This also could be something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous comes in. A Virgo enters, a Taurus enters out of the clear blue sky. And you may feel like the hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. Romance could heat up this weekend too with the Knight of Cups. And how does John feel after our conversation today? Pretty good, happy, content, relaxed, and like there's good karma around the situation, or fairness or good karma. Yeah, updated general, what and who is coming towards me. Well, you have happiness coming out over your life. That's the first thing that shows up. So the month of April, you should have something that makes you very happy happen. And it could be that there's lots of money coming your way. Love comes your way, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like life comes back into balance. Negativity moves into the past. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that makes you feel relieved. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety is moving into the past. The world is at your feet. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and you're starting a new journey this month. Pretty good. Sanch, 24 hours. Life comes back into balance. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with anyone who might need it. Negativity moves into the past. A wish comes true. A Pisces and an Aquarius enter. You're no longer holding yourself back, and cause for celebration comes in. Anthony, does the Cancer share the Cap? Oh, shit, that disappeared. Sakshi, when will my show air on Netflix? I don't see it on the horizon, so maybe not until next year. I don't have a time frame here because it's not showing that it's like in the immediate near future. Sun, what does AV think of me? What does AV think of me? Pretty good. thinks that you're strong, successful, kind-hearted. You don't hold yourself back. You're compassionate, outgoing, fun to be around, and successful. Tivone, what can I expect in the time to come? Well, you have money coming in on the horizon. So there's a couple of things here. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in. You also may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. And with the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. So you got a lot going on for you as far as financials are concerned. Feeling very passionately about someone or something. A wish comes true. Negativity moves into the past. It also looks like the hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. A Leo enters. A Pisces enters. Perseverance pays off. Arcadia, does Logan think that I'm interested in him? Yeah, I think so. Vicky, general for Friday and the weekend. A wish comes true, feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. The world is at your feet. It also looks like with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. You may be planning travel, and your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Maybe he feels like he made his point. Maybe he felt like he got his point across and he's happy that he did. Maybe he was waiting to tell you whatever it was that he had to say. Like people, if they need to say something, once they get it off their chest, they feel relieved and happy. Liz, TS's next actions towards me. I would be prepared for a message to come in. Text message or a direct message, and then there's success that comes in around communication moving forward. Life comes back into balance. Julie, is the woman and Brandon arguing, or is he just keeping quiet? I think he keeps quiet. But I think, she's lies to herself. It's so sad because she thinks that she ended things with the two of you. She thinks he's going to be faithful to her. Whether it's you or someone else, this guy does not want to be with her. He doesn't want to argue with her. He doesn't want to have, he doesn't care enough to argue. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's just happy that he's there. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. But that's where she's at right now. Red, tarot advice on long-term love coming in. Well, you're actually headed towards the 10 cups being full. You got nice stuff happening here. So walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you brings you to the 10 cups being full. You have the world at your feet. And with the Magician, the ability to manifest it. Got fire coming in. You have Sagittarius and Aries, and you're prepared for things to move forward. But you're not going to settle for less than what you want, nor should you. Life is coming back into balance, and the next relationship should be well-functioning, well-balanced, and it should have long-term commitment potential around it. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Things change for you for the better out of the clear blue sky. A wish comes true. Anthony, does Cancer share the Capricorn guide T about her problems with Leo? And did T know that their problems in the details? No, I don't think that she wants people to know. I think she's embarrassed by it. See, she's like the opposite of the woman that I was just talking about. She feels like she was taken for a fool, and she doesn't want other people to see that. She feels like the less that people know, the less that they can judge her for it. Where the other woman thinks, oh, I make a phone call, I get rid of her, and now it's only me. She's fooling herself. You know what I mean? So it's kind of good. You know, I kind of like that the Cancers does that. MJ, Sajad's energy is now in next actions towards me. Energy is undecided, and they feel as if they put in a whole lot of effort and didn't see much of a payoff. But you'll hear from them. That's the next thing that's coming in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. Communication picks up. Speak knowledge. How does AB currently feel about me? Thinks that you're smart, intelligent, hardworking. You have a lot to offer. You're grounded, stable, loyal, successful, sincere, and attractive. T-Bet for the weekend. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. Got some good luck coming in, and you could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have potential for a committed relationship coming in, and with the nine of Wands, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Now, if you're already with someone, things look good. If you're not, you have options here. I don't know that the commitment's going to start this weekend, but there's commitment on the horizon for you. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then there's a Taurus, there's a Capricorn, and possibly an Aries. But the weekend itself looks pretty good. Oh, the ghost inside my child. It's wild. The Titanic one was my favorite. But it's wild. And you know what's crazy too? Sometimes the kid looks like the person. It's crazy. T-Bet, me, and Aquarius. Have a little bit of patience with things, because negativity around the situation has moved into the past, and things are moving forward through divine timing. If you're looking for the relationship to move forward towards commitment, you could have that with this person at some point. Happiness comes out over the situation. You might just have to have a little bit of patience with that card. Speak knowledge. Me and AB are in a relationship. Oh, excellent. Good for you. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that it's worked out. I think it's going to be good. I think you guys are in a pretty good place. Thank you. That's great. Liz, the Virgo's next actions towards me. Communication. They may be a little stuck and stagnant right now with the Hangman, but communication will come in out of the clear blue sky. Successful communication comes in, and you may be seeing one another on the horizon. Maybe sometime, I don't know, within the next week or so, or maybe before the end of the month. Julie, how does Friday night goes by with R? I can't do the weekend now because of C. Things should go well with R. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may feel like there's a little bit of good luck around the situation. You guys may have a little bit more, like, feel like the relationship is functioning better. It looks okay. It looks okay. You'll have a busy weekend. That's good. Let me go to the top. Lena, general for the next 3 weeks. Maybe feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. It looks like your intuition is heightened and you're feeling a little bit more financially stable. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and not looking backwards with the Magician. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities and some good luck coming in. Pallavi, love reading. Cause for celebration comes in around love. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a lot of new energy coming in. You got success that comes in around love when you're no longer holding yourself back. An Aries, a Capricorn, and a Cancer are around. Listen to your intuition. A committed relationship's on the horizon. Now, if you're already with this person, I would say your current relationship is moving forward and things look pretty good. Mo, how do you see the relationship between Madi and... Oh, shit, that disappeared. Emin, does Nasir know about my sister M's connection to the project? And how does he perceive the situation with me after a year of involvement? Okay, does Nasir know about my sister's M's connection with the project? I don't think he knows. And how does he perceive the situation with me after a year? Good. May feel like there is good, like well-functioning relationship, or with like there's justice that comes to the situation. May feel the two of you work together really well, or that you could be successful in the future. Justice. Feels good about it. It could be like a loyal work relationship. T isn't honest. You know what, Anthony? Most people aren't honest. But, you know, I think from Cancer's perspective, she knows what happened, right? And she digested what happened, whatever it was that went on with that Leo guy. And she doesn't need anyone to tell her that she's right. She doesn't need anyone. She knows what happened. And she's not lying to herself about it. Like, people tend to make excuses. Well, he had a bad childhood. His mother was a whatever, and his father was abusive. And then they make excuses for why somebody treated them the way that they did. She's not doing that. And she's not looking for anyone else to tell her that she made the right decision or she made the wrong decision. She just doesn't want to. She kind of just shut it off, like ended it, buried it, and moved forward. Not to say that she wasn't hurt by it. I think that she was. And I think she was very closed off for a long time. I think she's still closed off. She's not looking for love right now. But she's also not looking to have somebody tell her what she wants to hear, or have somebody... you know, tell her how wonderful she is. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's just like, okay, that's it. I'm done with this. I'm over. I'm moving past it. Liz, will I see T this weekend? I think you will. Davy, general for the rest of the week. Pretty good. Something nice may be happening around finances. The hard work that you put into something financially pays off, feeling financially stable, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, you're no longer holding yourself back. You could be planning travel. The travel keeps coming up around you. Stepping into your strength and your self-confidence and your perseverance is helping your life to move forward. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, make a wish come true. Pretty good. Vicky, general for my Leo Saturday. He's going to Grand National Horses with friends. General, oh, general for him? Okay. He may be disappointed with the day. It may not be anything to speak of. It'll be all right, but I don't think that he has the best time. He may feel like, I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances are around it, but he feels like he's a little disappointed at the end of the day. Something may be disappointing. I don't know what it is. Maybe his horse loses. Who knows? There's something disappointing. Yeah. Beautiful on the weekend. Got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And it looks like you could have a committed relationship on the horizon. I don't know that it's going to start this weekend, but it could be on its way. With an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Capricorn here and an Aries. It looks like listen to your intuition, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Or you'll get news you've been waiting on. A disappointment moves into the past. It looks like a good weekend. Julie, CI Hospital still hasn't. Is CI Hospital still dealing with good news? Yes, you should feel relieved around that situation. Divine Feminine, how does A feel about me? Feels that you're intuitive, kind-hearted, sincere, grounded, and stable. May think that you're fun, outgoing, spontaneous, a loyal friend, and somebody who's very passionate. Mihak, general. Negativity moves into the past and a new ventures on the horizon. It looks like you might be picking up a new creative hobby that you get a lot out of, that you may even turn into a side business one day. The world is at your feet. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Could be planning travel. Anxiety is moving into the past. Loving Laura, general. Okay, it looks like you may be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life changes for you for the better quickly. The world is at your feet. You have money coming in. You also have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You'll hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news you've been waiting on. Sagittarius enters. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Emin, I have a case study that I'm struggling with. What's the best way to get through submission? It's on Sunday. Like you're struggling to get it done. I would take a break. So trying to force something that's just not working isn't going to help. I would take a break. A couple of hours, go walk in the park, take a hot bath, something like that. Just for a couple of hours, and then I would go back to it. When you go back to it, you may feel like the juices are starting to flow a little bit more. Got the world at your feet, and you're feeling a little more decisive, and things change for the better quickly. Beautiful one. What to expect from D? Communication comes in out of the blue. The love cup here is full. May come in out of the blue with a love cup full and happiness. I would expect things to move forward with this person. Soulmate connection. Things could be moving forward when you least expect it. If this is somebody from your past, they're returning. If they're not, somebody from your past is returning. That's a side note. Rising storm. Will I move out this year to a new home? And if so, will I like it? I think you will move out this year. I think you will like it. And I think things fall into place for you kind of quickly. Like when you make the decision to do it, things just kind of unfold. It looks pretty good. The energy there is definitely positive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Esp. Will I be able to get my grade up in my microbiology class? Yes, you will. Absolutely. You can make that happen. Maria, what's coming in for me in my career? Listen to your intuition. Stepping into your strength and your self-confidence is pushing your career forward. You're actually headed towards the 10 cups being full. If you're looking for a new job, you have a new opportunity coming in, and you also may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. New opportunity could come in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. I think you're moving forward towards greener pastures when it comes to your career. These current thoughts and feelings for our connection. Kind of all over the place. Feels like it could be a successful connection, but also feels like it may be in his best interest to not pursue this anymore, because he kind of feels like it doesn't get off the ground. You know, it's like stuck. Nothing is moving forward quickly, or the world is against it. But yet he feels like you guys have a nice connection, but he feels like it's a whole lot of work. And I think he's tired of arguing. Do you argue with him a lot? He feels like there's a lot of arguing. And he's a little stressed out. He's kind of all over the place when it comes to the way he feels. One day he may want things to move forward, and one day he may feel like it's best that you guys don't continue. TE. Oh no, I didn't see it yet. Let me read it. I won't read it out loud. Oh, okay. Okay, I could do that as soon as this ends. Is that okay? Okay, emailed you back. My phone is in the hands of Avery. And you know what she does? If a text message or a phone call comes through, she just flicks it. So it goes away. And people will be like, I've been trying to call you. What the fuck? And I'm like, she's got the phone. That's why. And the iPad, since it's only working on Wi-Fi, it's slow. So I don't see it come on the iPad. Till it's too late. M&RB company downgrading my work experience with their offer. No, I don't think so. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Essence, general for the rest of the week. I'm pretty good. I hope that you're well. General for the rest of the week. Looks good. You got some choices coming in. You've got making decisions that push your life forward, especially around work, school, or business. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A Capricorn comes in. Life changes for the better for you quickly. You could hear from somebody from your past or run into an old friend. It also looks like you have a Leo that enters. And an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. Pretty good. Lately, my obsession has been with eBay and buying like all these old things. I love old things, but like old like wall candles, you know, and I put these, you know, the fake candles in them, and I just love them. So all I want to do is look for more wall candles. It's getting a little obsessive. Now that I know how to work the drill and hang these things up, I've really gone a little overboard. But I love the way they look. And on eBay, you get these deals. Like I got one for $8. Hasn't come yet. That one is going to go downstairs by the front door. Essence, general for the rest of April. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You got money coming in. It also looks like life is coming back into balance and the hard work that you put into something or will pay off. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Perseverance pays off. Could be planning travel. You're also taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could have a new job or business opportunity before the end of the month, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Pretty good. Mo, how do you see the relationship between Bushra and Mahadi in the near future? These two look like friends. It looks like there's not a new beginning happening and things are a little slow and stagnant. I would say it's not a committed relationship, but they may be like loyal friends. There's like a long-term connection that could be friendship-based around these two people. Lady Sunshine, general for the next 7. Got a Virgo coming in, a new journey begins, and a water sign enters as well, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like you're being guided by the divine. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with a creative person, or you could be picking up a creative hobby of some type. A disappointment or a heartbreak is healing and moving into the past. Slow and steady wins the race. But you got lots of money coming in. So whatever you've been working on should pay off. Or you could come into money in the next week. Shooting Star, has G been missing me at all? I would say yes on occasion. Yes. And Yukriti, love in the near future. If you've been feeling like you're holding yourself back and have anxiety around love, perseverance pays off. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around you. If somebody has not been putting in enough effort and you feel like the love has run out and it's a one-sided relationship, you could walk away from what's not working for you and move on to romance that comes in like a wish come true with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you'll have choices. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, a new journey begins. You got 2 water signs coming in. V, will me and Jay end up together romantically in the future? I don't think so. There's indecision around the situation, and I don't see a commitment. Momo, do you see M the Libra and me the Leo reconciling, and when? I don't think so. You might feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff, but they don't seem to be putting in any effort. All about me in general for the rest of the week. Cause for celebration comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and Aries enters. You also could be spending time with a Taurus. It looks like an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. And if you've recently had an argument with somebody, that will heal and move into the past without you even having to do anything. Negativity moves into the past, and a little bit of good luck is headed your way. Vicky, love reading between R and J. Well, Well, it looks like it's an okay connection. Like, it looks like these people spend a lot of time together and their relationship has grown, changed for the better. However, it looks like one person is very manipulative and manipulates the other person. And somebody may always be feeling heartbroken or disappointed in the connection. It does look like they spend a lot of time together, but I don't think these two people are on the same page. And I think that one person may be feeling hurt or wounded, and the other person kind of exploits that and takes advantage of it. Somebody may be narcissistic with the Emperor in reverse. Emin, is M still attracted to me? I think they think that you're attractive. Yeah, I don't think that they have romantic feelings, but I do think that they think that you're attractive. Campanese, I don't know how often somebody speaks to one person versus another. I can't answer that. I don't know. Maria, I don't see it yet. I'm going to go back up. Sangeeta, how is my son's 10th exam going to be? Jesus, sounds stressful. Well, it may be stressful, but he's feeling ambitious, he's feeling determined, and he seems to do well. He's got divine guidance working for him. Gerard, how will I do with designing t-shirts? Will I earn more money doing this? I think you will. Yes, you should do really well with that. I think you'll be good at it. Katrina, when will my son Wesley's evaluation be done? And he'll be able to come home around when? I've been super worried about him, okay. Maybe sometime late spring, early summer. It's not in the immediate future, but maybe like June, something like that. Rupali, why May Yank is trying to show me that he's upset with me. Reason. He may feel like you overstepped your boundaries somehow. I don't know what happened between the two of you. But he feels like stressed out, like you overstepped your boundaries and he's annoyed. Maybe he feels like you want something he can't give you. I don't know. There's something going on there. I would ask him. He is upset about something. Amazing me, Kay and I for the next 4 days. You could feel a little bit like you put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff, but communication picks up and you're probably going to see one another. I don't know why you feel disappointed. You also may be feeling undecided about something, but you should see one another and communication should pick up. Butterfly A, general. You could have some choices that come in. You have a Scorpio, a Leo, and a Taurus that enter. That may be new energy, and negativity is moving into the past. A wish comes true. No longer holding yourself back, some good luck comes in. Anxiety moves into the past. A new business or job opportunity could present itself to you out of the clear blue sky. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Zara, why can't I speak with my coworkers? Are you like a shy, introverted person? Maybe you feel like you put in a lot of effort, you haven't seen much of a payoff. Maybe it's just not that important to you. I mean, I don't know exactly how you're feeling, but you maybe feel like, I'm not one that talks to a lot of people either. Like, if it takes me, like, I work with people for years before I talk to them. It's just not who I am. And, you know, I think growing up, I heard a lot of, you know, oh, go over and talk to them. Oh, listen, if it's not who you are, it's not who you are. You don't have to be somebody else. You don't have to be friends with your coworkers if you're not comfortable with it. If it bothers you, then you could step into your own strength and make it happen. If it's like a fear or a self-conscious kind of a thing, you can conquer that. That's no problem. But, you know, it might take a minute, but you'll get through it. But you really got to sit down and figure out what it is that you want. Sometimes it's just not that important. You know, you may feel like, I just don't care. Like, I come here to do my work and then I go home. I don't need to be everyone's best friend. But you got to answer that question yourself. What is it that you want? Do you want to be friends with them? And do you feel that you're missing something? Or do you really just not care? Neither is right or wrong. You know, it's just how you feel. Sapna, how does my person is thinking of our connection? Like, does he want something in our correct connection now, or is it all ended? I don't think that he's looking for things to move forward at this point. It looks like there's burden around the situation and sharp energy. I would give it some space. Cinnamon. Today through the weekend. You have a wish that comes true. Could be spending time with an Aquarius or a Leo or both. It looks like take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Lay down the law, set up boundaries with anyone that you feel needs it. You could be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Safi, will Kay become successful money-wise? Yes. Michelle, should I buy a lotto ticket this weekend in a luck outfit? Nah, I wouldn't waste it. Who haven't I gotten to yet here? I think I'm up to Essence. Love for the rest of April. I have options. Good. That's it. You may be exploring options. You're no longer holding yourself back. A wish comes true. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. No longer feeling stuck. Feeling prepared for things to move forward. Fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A Taurus. Then you got a Leo here. You have a Libra that enters. You're not looking back on the past. Your love life is moving forward. You're listening to your intuition and you're making decisions in your own best interest. Cancer enters, and so does a Virgo. Pretty good. Claudine, what is next in love for me in April? Perseverance around love pays off and the love cup is full. If you're already with this person, great. Things move forward. The relationship strengthens. Romance heats up. Not with anyone. You have a well-functioning romantic relationship on the horizon, possibly with a Leo or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also a Sagittarius coming in. Put a wish out into the universe. You're no longer holding yourself back. You just might get what you want. Vicky, love reading. Oh, I did that one. Love reading between R and J. Didn't I do that one? I think I did. Maria, how does T feel about our group Splitting. Is he waiting from N's job offer? Is he waiting? I think he feels like whatever that group splitting was, I think he feels like it was for the best. Like it was a disaster or it wasn't working and that there was no other choice. I do think he's waiting for a job opportunity. Yeah, from somebody else. Chantel, will I get my car soon? Yes, you should sometime in April, I would think. Maria, why does JS disappear on me? What feelings does he have for me? He thinks that you're a kind, caring, sincere person. He thinks that you're grounded and stable. But I don't think the two of you are on the same page, and he needs his space. That's why he disappears. He just feels like he needs to do his own thing. Chantel, is there abundance coming to me? Probably sometime late summer. Yep. T-Vet finances. You should be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. A wish comes true. No longer holding yourself back. You got money coming in. You also could be making money off of a side hustle or a side gig of some kind that brings in cause for celebration. Young Buddha, how did my interview go today? It went well. Perseverance pays off. A new journey begins that leads to success. T-Bet tomorrow. It looks like somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It looks like you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. New choices are coming in. You may be moving forward towards greener pastures. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Got money coming in. Chantel, what is Martin's next move towards me? Communication comes in, probably a phone call. You could get a phone call. Maybe not right away, though. Maybe later on this month or early May. Chantel, what's to come for me? Well, you got love, money, abundance, and fertility coming in with that card. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. Romance could heat up with a Taurus or with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Laying down the law, setting a boundary serves you well, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. Money comes in. T-Bet, how long will it take for my bank to reverse the fees? Not long. Like I would say maybe within the next 2 to 3 days. Pretty soon. All about Maine. So Chris called and asked me to do him a favor, and I did, but I told him that she had asked his girlfriend, and he said, was I serious? And he said, wait a second. Chris called and asked me to do him a favor. And I did, but I told him he should have asked his girlfriend. He said, was he serious? I see, okay. No, I think he's trying to manipulate you into something. I don't trust him 100%, no. I think he was trying to be charming. Lydia, is Daniel the Taurus done with me? I'm done, not begging. No, I think that you're still going to hear from him, and I think you're still going to see him. You've got success that comes in, but I wouldn't beg him either. But it's slow and steady wins the race, but eventually something should happen because there's success that comes in around you feeling relieved around the situation. But I would leave things alone right now. I wouldn't do anything until he comes forward, and I think he will relatively soon. Taurus are fucking slow. They're slow, slow, slow. Chantel, will I get approved for my own apartment? Yes, you will. You will. Toka, will I ever hear from EP again? He was a co-worker that randomly left the job we worked at and stopped responding to his phone. Okay. Will I ever hear from EP again? I think you will. I think you will. You know, people are just, they're bizarre. Like when the grocery store that I worked at went out of business, everybody was pretty devastated because most of the people had been working there for years. And even though the job sucks, you know, it's like a family because you're there on the holidays and the weekends with these people. And I remember this one guy who, he was young. I think he may have been like in his maybe he was in his late 20s, early 30s at the time. He had come from a different store. When that other store closed, they sent him to us, and he worked with us for a good few years. And he was so upset when we were leaving. And I remember, like, I reached out to him after to invite him. We were all going to go meet up. And he never responded. And I reached out to him several times, and I never heard from him again. I mean, it was just a friends thing, and I wasn't asking him to, like, hang out with me personally. But it was just so odd that I never heard from him again, and nobody did. Very weird. But I think you will hear from him. Toka. How did PS feel when he saw me today? He has indecision around him. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but may feel like he was treated unfairly. I don't know if it's a guy or who it was. Oh, it's a guy. May feel he was treated unfairly and may have disappointment around the situation. I don't know. Ronnie, what will I do good tomorrow on my own at my new job? Yes, you will. Julie, does Samantha P know that I have an RN license now? I don't think so. I don't think so. What time is it? Lily, what does he want from me? What does he want from me? Doesn't look like he wants anything specific. Looks like he may think that the two of you are friends. Communication picks up and there's like mutual respect here. But it doesn't look like he's looking to get anything from you. Best way, what's coming towards me in love? Any signs? Sagittarius comes in, a Pisces comes in. You will have choices. A Scorpio enters. Moving forward towards greener pastures when it comes to love. You're not looking backwards, you're looking forwards, and your love life changes for the better for you quickly. Maggie, which is better for me? 6 months in the USA, to attend language school in 2 cities or in 3 cities? In 2 cities. 3 cities. I would do 3 cities. Yeah, why not? Lexi Ray, General. No longer holding yourself back. The love cup is full. If you're with someone, great. Current relationship looks good. Not with anyone, you've got happiness coming to your love life with cause for celebration, whether you're with someone or not. But if you're not with anyone, a Virgo comes in. Life changes for the better for you quickly. A disappointment moves into the past. An Aries enters. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're prepared to do smart things with money. Save money. Pay off a bill of debt or a loan. Feel relief around money. Put money aside for something, whatever it is, it's positive. Julie, is Samantha P still doing stupid wickedness to me, or did she stop a long time ago? Oh, I think she stopped a long time ago. Toka, what does TG want from me? He randomly contacted me after ghosting me so long. I don't know his intentions. Haven't responded. I would watch out for a ghoster. Ghosters tend to repeat. So this person looks like whatever was going on with them didn't work out. They don't seem to have much happening in their life right now, so they're looking to see who's around. I wouldn't even bother responding, because you know what? Ghosters, they just tend to, like, this person could be around for a while, and then all of a sudden they're going to disappear again. I would be cautious with them. They have nothing going on right now. They're looking to see who's available. Can we cut off the super chats, because I have an appointment at 3:30, and I will be back on tonight. Let me see if I can grab a couple of people here I haven't gotten to. Yeah, but Cantonese, like, who do you prefer to talk to? Your mom or your dad? Do you know what I mean? Like, there are some friends I like to talk to about one thing. There's other friends that I talk to about someone else, about other things. You can't really, who do you want to talk to more? Like, there are some people you just can't discuss certain things with. Like, I have friends that I won't discuss politics with. We don't agree, so I just don't talk to them about it. But if I'm going to talk about something with, like, my brother, I'm probably not going to talk to him about sex. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't really tell you who somebody likes to talk to more, because you talk to different people with different relationships in a different way. Mel, have I mastered my lesson in love finally? I've been in this bullshit cycle for a long time. Okay, let me see. I think that you have. I think you've come a long way. And I think that you kind of know what you're doing. I mean, when somebody doesn't do the right thing by you, you kind of get rid of them, which I think is smart. I mean, obviously, I don't think that, you know, I mean, like there's within reason, but I think that you've come a long way. And I think that, yeah, you have kind of grasped hold of what's going on and you know right from wrong. And you don't make excuses for people, which I think is a huge thing because I think a lot of people make excuses. Well, you know, he doesn't have a lot of money and, you know, his mother was a bitch and his father was this. And then, you know, this is why he treats me poorly. You don't do that. You see it for what it is and then you make your decision to move forward if it's not working for you. And I think, yeah, I think you have mastered it, so to speak. Which, I mean, doesn't mean that you're going to be exempt from every, you know, disappointment or heartbreak in the future. But it does look like you've come a long way and you probably won't repeat the same situation. Zara, what actions will Thomas take towards me? Well, it looks like there's indecision around the situation and there could be a long road ahead of you. The connection looks a little bit weak. So things may be a little stagnant, but communication could come in. That would be the next thing that would happen. You'll have communication. All right, I'm going to wrap it up now, but I'll be back on tonight, hopefully at like 9:30. And I will see you guys then. I want to just make sure I made it through all the super chats, right? I didn't skip anybody. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. All right. I'll be back on tonight. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.